We're looking at section 1.4 today, which is solving each of the following literal equations for the variable listed, and show all your steps. Note, the answer is an equation, not a number. So for number 1, we're going to solve for m here. So that simply means we're going to subtract 3n to the other side, and we're going to get m equals 7 minus 3n. That is it. That is as far as you can go because you're just getting m by itself. We're going to try a couple more that are set up a little bit differently than that one. But again, make sure you look what you're solving for. This next one, we're also solving for m. m is being multiplied by a. The opposite of multiplication is division. We're going to divide both sides by a. We're going to get f over a equals m. That's it. That's the end. It's going to be set up as an equation. For this one, we need to solve for r. We need to get r by itself. This is a little bit more complicated. How are we going to get rid of that v? Well, we know if something's being divided, we can multiply. So this is going to involve a couple of steps. We're going to multiply both sides by r, and they cancel. And then we get ri equals v. But we want to get r by itself still. So I'm going to divide both sides by r. That's going to give me I equals V over R. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to divide both sides by I. See, I got to pay attention to what I'm trying to solve for. So I divided both sides by I, and I get R equals V over I is my final answer. Okay, just a couple more here. We're going to look at solving for B. Y equals mx plus b. This is a typical problem that we have. Now, I want you to notice that m and x, both of them are being added to b. So I can subtract them together and take them as 1. This leads me to y minus mx equals b as my answer. Okay, let's go ahead and just do a couple more here. I just want to do 2 on this page. We're going to solve this problem right here for m. So the first thing I'm going to do is multiply both sides by r squared. So I'm just left with r squared f equals gm. That's a big capital G right there. It's supposed to be at least. So I'm going to divide both sides by g. And I'm going to get r squared f over g equals m. Now I know that looks kind of messy, but that is the right answer. We wanted to get m all by itself. We're going to do one more. We're going to look right here at 16. We've got v equals 1/3 m pi r. So we're going to do this in parts. First, I'm going to get rid of 1/3. Okay, if we want to get rid of 1/3, we're going to times it by its reciprocal, 3 over 1. And I'm going to get 3v equals pi r. Then again, I'm going to divide both sides by pi. And I'm going to be left with 3v over pi equals r. That's as far as we can go. That's it for that one. So those are just some examples of that literary where you're just trying to solve for a letter and you're going to end up with another equation. So don't worry about not getting a number answer.